Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Jennifer's Lair. If you guys didn't know, my name's Jennifer and I love cats, crystals, Halloween, spooky things, music, the Winchesters, supernatural, music, all kinds of different things. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, I also like goth stuff. And if you guys like this, please stay tuned to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell because it'll notify you when I drop my newest videos. So with that being said, guys, welcome everyone to my channel. Tonight we're going to just get into it. I'm doing a book review as I talked about in my previous video from last Friday. If you guys didn't know, I do videos every Friday. So if you guys want to go and check out my latest videos, go back and watch it. This video would be technically 103, but actually 102 because one of my cat videos doubled. I was having some trouble trying to get it to upload on here, so my apologies about that. We're gonna get into it, guys. Today I'm going to get into a book review like I promised last week, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm going to get into some stories, of course, and you know how this channel goes. Like, I just get off course and things just get so crazy fast. So anyways, I'm going to get started on this book review and story time because it's basically a story time and book review. So these book reviews are actually a series, so you guys will be able to see the series and stuff like that, and I'm excited for it. I'm thinking that there's like something in my hair, but it's probably just the way that the light's hitting it. I did have to dig out my books, so I had to move some things and get some books out because they're kind of buried behind a little bit of stuff in my room here. I have got to clean my room before I show you guys like all of what's going on in here. And now there's another open wall that you guys get to see. But I am going to be doing a room tour as soon as I get things under control and as soon as I have time. Because right now, things are just busy because of the holidays now, and so I'm trying to get everything done. And I've got some cats that have to go. Well, one has to go into surgery soon. So I am going to be busy taking care of the Cupie. So anyways, guys, excuse me. This room's kind of dry. There's a lot of dry air going on right now because of the weather. Because we are going to get snow. Tomorrow we're going to get some snow, which I don't want. But I never want snow because Anyways, guys, so let's get into it. So this is my the first book. I'm doing actually this video about these books. They're called Vampire Kisses books. And there's 9 of these books in their series by Ellen Schreiber, and she is a very talented writer, and I love her books. I love these books. Like, these are the books that like you read and you cannot put down because you cannot wait to see what happens next. Okay, so how did I stumble upon these books? I'm going to tell you a story because it's story time now. Okay, so in Mason City, they have a bookstore, or they had a bookstore. Sadly, it's closed now. This bookstore was awesome. It had like tarot cards, and it had calendars, and it had like, just all kinds of books, and it had plushies in it, like little stuffed animal plushies you could buy too and stuff, and it had like, some bookmarks that were kind of cool, and I mean, it was just like an all-around awesome bookstore, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy a good bookstore. Now you're going to hear Mooney, one of our cats, playing with her toy. She's playing with one of those things with like the round ball in them and stuff. So the ball goes around in a circle. She loves that toy. It's one of her favorites. But anyways, so I go into the bookstore and I'm like, I'm craving for a vampire romance because, okay, so Twilight was a big thing for me, and it might not be for some of you, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. I understand that. Um, but I really loved the series. To be completely honest, I fell in love with the movies. I loved the movies. The books, they were okay, but like the movies are just, they were awesome. Like, I loved Edward's character. I loved the fact that like he would watch Bella sleep, like he was protecting her, you know, like he was so protective of her, and I loved that about him. And I just loved the storyline. I loved the characters, and of course his character was an awesome character and everything. And I just love vampires. Vampires are so cool to me, and there's quite a few vampires I really like. Like, I love Damien from oh my gosh, no, I can't remember. Vampire Diaries, that's it. I haven't watched Vampire Diaries in like forever, by the way. So, but anyways, after Twilight, the series and the saga ended. I was kind of bummed out. I was like wanting that romance again, the vampire romance. Like, I was longing for that because I am just a sucker for romance all in general, and I love the romance between Bella and Edward. Like, those two characters, how much they were in love and everything like that. So I really enjoyed the movie. Like, I was craving, and it left me when Breaking Dawn Part 2 ended. I was just so heartbroken because I knew that was the end. And I know that they have like Midnight Summer now or something like that with Jacob and Renesmee or whatever. I don't know. Like, I've never been able to get into that because, like, so anyways, so I was looking, I went to that bookstore specifically looking for a book that would call out to me. So I went to the fiction section, started looking at all the awesome books that they had in there, and I was looking for vampire romance books. So when I saw this, I was like, what is this? I pick up the book and thinking, okay, the cover looks awesome because this is what caught my eye. The cover looked really awesome, and I was like, Vampire Kisses? I'm like, ooh, I wonder what this is going to be like. So I start reading the back, and, it says, a new guy in town, rumors of vampires, dangerous first love. This is where it all begins. And so I'm like looking at this book, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like I'm reading the back of the book, and it's telling me the mansion on top of Benson Hill has stood empty for years, but one day it seems to be occupied, and its mysterious, handsome inhabitant, Alexander Sterling, becomes the source of much talk about around town. Raven, a vampire-obsessed goth girl who has always considered herself an outsider in Dullsville, is determined to uncover the truth surrounding the secretive Alexander. As she gets to know him and their spark infuses, Raven finds herself in some unanticipated situations. Can Alexander make her lifelong dream come true? But love always has its complications, especially when it can only be awakened at nightfall. The first 3 books in Ellen Scriber's best-selling Vampire Kisses series capture the thrill of the most unusual romance. So I read the back, and I was like, this sounds really good. So I was like, I'm getting this book. And then the same day, I think I ended up getting an Edgar Allan Poe book as well. But I was so excited about this book. I was like, okay, I'm going to read this book. I'm going to find out. Because this is like the first 3 books of the Vampire Kisses series. So I was so lucky that I had this. So, like, I open it up and I'm like, wow, this is like a whole series, because now there's actually, there's the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one, which is, the first one is just Vampire Kisses. And then the second one is Kissing Coffins, Vampire Kisses 2, Vampireville, which is Vampire Kisses 3 book. And then we've got Dance with a Vampire, Vampire Kisses number 4. But this only has 3 books in it, so it showed the 4th book. So here is, like, what it says right here. I fell in love reading this book. Like, this was something I couldn't put down. It's a page turner, guys. A page turner. If you like vampire romance and you like vampires, you like goth girls and things like that, and you're, hoping for, like, a romance book or whatever. Now, this is a teen book. I get it, and I'm an adult, but you know what? I rather read teen books than, like, some of these other trashy books. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm just that way. Like, I like this kind of stuff. So I read this book and I kept reading 3 books, So then I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. Because my husband's like, wow, you're really into this book. Like, because I never really read in front of him much. And he's like, wow, you're really into this book. And I kept telling him about this book. Like, I couldn't shut up about it. I was, like, talking about it and wanted to live the book. And I was just in love with this story and these characters in this book. It was like, wow. Like, it was kind of the same feeling I felt about Twilight when I first, started reading that. It was a page turner. And so I get done with the first 3 books here. And so I ended up buying the other books because I wanted to own, like, each and every cover of the book. But this is the second one, which is Vampireville, or no, Kissing Coffins, sorry. And then this one is Vampireville. This is number 3. And this one's like a little smaller paperback. These ones are hardcovers with, like, just a cover on top. And in each book, it'll tell you, it'll tell you, let's see. This one, I mean, these were gently used too, by the way, because I just bought them off of online somewhere. So, because I didn't get to go back to the bookstore. I wanted to go back to the bookstore, but I could not wait. I couldn't wait for, like, to read the next book. So it was like, we don't go to Mason City all the time. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to start buying them online. So I did. These 2 came a little bit after I read this book. These 2 came because I just wanted to own the original books. And then we got into the 4th book, which is, well, Dance with Vampires. And this is how this book looked, which is really beautiful. I love the covers on these. And here's the Coffin Club. That's number 5. I just want to make sure that this is the right 4. Yep, this is 5. And I just love how they give you little sneak peeks of, like, what Raven looked like and stuff like that. It's just kind of fun. And then we've got number 6, Royal Blood, which I love the cover of this one. This one's really pretty. And it shows, like, all of the other books in the front, like, what the other books are in the order. And then it says Royal Blood 6 here. And I believe this is number 7. Love Bites. That's this book. It's a little beat up because this one's actually from a library that I purchased online. Like I said, you can get them gently used, so that's what I did with a lot of these books. Cryptic Cravings. And I believe that is the number 8 book. So there's Cryptic Cravings, which, oh my god, I love these books so bad. I had to own them, and I'm keeping them forever because they are just so good. Immortal Hearts. And I think, where does it say in here? I'm thinking that it is, okay. And this one's number 9. So there's 9 books on of this series, and oh my god, they are page turners, guys. Like, I couldn't stop. My husband was like, oh, so you're done reading this one? So he was secretly ordering them for me because he knew how much I enjoyed reading them. So he would like buy me the books as I was like finishing them. He's like, oh, here's another one. And more came in the mail because he knew I was going through them like crazy. So he would buy like 2 or 3 at a time, and I would be done with the other ones. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to find out what happens next. For some reason, one of the books, I remember it got held up in the mail for some reason. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next, because like I was reading them, you know, through so much. And so I was kind of freaking out because they weren't coming, and they weren't coming, and they weren't coming. And I was like, why in the heck is it taking so long? Well, apparently they might have gotten wrapped up or lost in the mail or something. I don't even know, but oh my gosh, I was so obsessed with those books. And so now, there's Mooney. Mooney, you're saying hi to everybody. Mooney's cleaning herself. That's where she always sits. Her and Charm usually sit over there, usually. They like sitting next to me on the couch. They're so cute. But we have a center console right here where the books are. There's a center console, so it's not like they can sit over there, but they sit. Hi. Hi, Miss Moonbug. What are you doing? Are you going to say hi to everybody? You can say hi. She's being cute, like the norm. You can say hi. It's a video. You can say hi. Say hi, Moonbug. You're so cute. You're just so cute. I love you. Mwah. I give you kisses. She's so cute right now. Anyways, guys, so let's just, there's more to this story. Because of these books, these wonderful, awesome Vampire Kisses books, I decided that I wanted to change in my life. And I wanted to change back into something that I once was, because, well, I switched out of it. Now, you guys have kind of heard some of the story on my latest video from last Friday. So if you guys don't know already what we're talking about, you guys can rewatch the video. I do videos every Friday. I'm trying to stay on track. Every Friday I'm going to be uploading videos, and then once it gets closer to Halloween time, I'll probably do 2 videos again. So for now, I'm just doing 1 video a week. And I'm trying to drop all the videos on Friday. If I do have problems uploading or whatever, downloading the videos, I will let you guys know. Try to anyways, and like a little thing on here on YouTube. And then I will let you guys, and then I'll probably like upload it the next day or something like that, just in case, because some days I get really close to that deadline of 1 o'clock in the PM when I usually drop my videos on Fridays at 1 PM. So, yeah, Central Time. But anyways, so I told the story about things, how I used to be. When I was, well, I want to say I was in my late 20s or something like that. I discovered Trip Pants and Hot Topic stuff, and that was when Hot Topic had the really nice, awesome Trip Pants and the outfits and stuff. I'd go there and buy things, and yes, I still have some spiked things, and I still have a lot of my jewelry that I used to have, and I have a wallet that kind of clips in the pants or whatever, but I don't have the pants anymore, and I don't have the awesome jacket. There was like this studded awesome trip jacket. It was black and it had studs all over it. It was beautiful. Like, I love that jacket. And I used to just dress all in goth, like all the time in goth for a while. And then for some reason I switched jobs, because the job I was at, there was a girl on my line, and I really liked her style. Like, she had an awesome style, and I really just enjoyed like looking at her stuff. And she'd wear the trip pants, and she would wear like the shoes to work and everything, and she had the outfit and the hair, different color hair and all that. And I was going through a really rough time, and I don't really want to bring it back up again if you guys want to see the video because of the rough time. I was going through hell and back, and I didn't really have very many, people I could really depend on during that point in time in my life. I would try and talk to a close friend, and she would like pretend like I wasn't even talking to her about the situations that I was going through. Like, she didn't even give a shit. And now I just know, looking back, I'm like thinking, you know what? I should have just not have even said anything to her, because she just didn't give a shit. She didn't care. And you can't really call yourself a friend if you're not there for people. And so she just wasn't there for me when I needed her the most. And so that kind of hurt me a little bit, So the story of my life. So I had to pick up the pieces by myself, and this girl on the line, I started talking to her, and I'm like, I really love your style and everything, and I want to learn more about it. Like, I want to hang out with you if that's okay. Like, I want to, like, do whatever. And she's like, oh yeah, you can come over. Do you want to spend the weekend? And I'm like, sure. So I spent the weekend at her house, and we had so much fun. And then, I learned a lot, and then I started hanging out with her somewhat on a regular basis, which, this girl is beautiful inside and out. Let's just put it this way. Like, she has a good heart. And so I was hanging out with her a lot, and I thought that she was so cool, and she took me kind of under her wing. I got introduced to some of her friends, they were really awesome and cool, and we hung out. We just like talked about music and talked about like the clothes and all the stuff. So I was learning all this stuff, and I really enjoyed every single moment of it. Like, I really, really loved everything, every single moment of it. And she would take me like to Hot Topic and everything, and we would pick out things, and I mean, it was just so much fun. And then I would go with my friend Jason, and me and him would go to the Hot Topic, and we would pick, he would just be like shopping with me, and he was like, yeah, you should get this, and you should get this one. And so I got like many, many outfits, and it was so much fun. I loved collecting outfits and doing my hair, and I had the highlights put in my hair and all that stuff. So, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I just remember one day I had to stop dressing that way because I started a new job. And the new job was in another factory, and there was no one that was looking like that there. And I knew I had to tone it down just because of the job at hand, and everything. And I wasn't able to probably wear some of the stuff because it would have got snagged on, like the different machinery there. So I went back to my old boring stuff, and which really wasn't me. It didn't feel at home like my other stuff did. I mean, once I started talking to the girl on that worked on my other line or whatever, the line that I was working with on, I really, really felt like, yes, this is home. Like you found your way. This is home. So I did probably a year or so of dressing like that. And then in gothic stuff, which was really fun, by the way. And I met some really cool people, and I was hanging out with a lot of cool people. So it was fun. Some in which they wrote me poems, and they were so nice to me and everything. And I mean, they were pretty cool people. So, but anyways, so we're, I'm like back in this factory, and I have to wear like the plain Jane clothes. It was just so boring. I'm like, oh, I'm just so bored, So I, get another job, and I'm working in a different town then. And, I like the town, and I move over there, and I have a fiance then. And, you don't really think about, that type of stuff until, you're just like, you're bored, you get bored with things. And me and him weren't working out because he was drinking and doing things that I wasn't really wanting to put up with. So we broke up. I broke up with him, and I gave him his ring back and left. And then I was with someone else, and then that didn't work out, and I broke up with him. And so then I moved, and I got my own place. And then as soon as I got my own place, I started dressing a little bit different. And I wasn't like going out in it so much, but I was dressing like really different. So I was excited about the situation. I was like, finally, like I can just be myself on the weekends. I'm going to dress up like I want to, all spooky and gothic and stuff. And I'm going to move you guys closer to me if I can. Anyway, so I was dressing all gothic, and I was taking pictures of myself and stuff. I actually have a picture of me with my, it's on my Instagram. It's actually my Instagram picture that was taken a while back. So I was way skinnier than I am now or whatever with it. But I had so much fun with it, guys. Like taking pictures and doing all this other stuff. I'm going to move you guys back again, because I have to sit up because I look weird sitting down like that. But I had so much fun, you guys. Like, I was having a blast. It was so much fun. I just loved being able to just be me, So I started dressing a different way, and then I was dressing that way during the weekends, and then I started like really just hardcore trying to find myself. And so I knew I loved Halloween, so I started doing stuff with Halloween, and then I started going on from that point on forward. And then I met my husband at that point in time, and I moved here, and it was a challenge because at first I was working some jobs, and I didn't really like the jobs too much. So I felt kind of alone, like a fish out of water. And I really wasn't back into the place where I wanted to do, I wasn't really back in that comfortable place yet where I needed to really be myself. And so I don't even know, like I felt like I was like a fish out of water pretty much. That's the way I felt. And I was wearing colors and all that crap still, and pretending to like be someone who I really just was not happy with. Like I wasn't happy doing that. So my husband and I discussed me staying home. And that's when it started taking off. That's when I started reading these books here. And I was like, oh my gosh, like the goth girl, you know, it was explaining what she was wearing, all that stuff. And I thought, oh my God, like that is so me. And so I started like, you know, because of the books made me hunger for that style again. It brought back so many memories that I had with the girl that I worked on the line with, which I love her so much. She's awesome. Like, she's still friends with me on Facebook. She's freaking amazing. And she's such a sweetheart. She's a beautiful person inside and out, and I love her. Like, she's just an awesome person all the way around. She's an awesome friend. She's always gonna be like a really good friend to me. Just she's awesome. Anyways, so her and I, you know, like it just brought back all those memories of her and I and the style and everything, and I was just like, you know what? I want to do this. So I was talking to my husband and I'm like, how do you feel about, you know, because when I moved here, I had to get rid of all my tarot cards and all this and that because he was like really into religion, which, you know, it isn't a bad thing, but like, you know, people go to the extreme sometimes and then they like push things on people. And when I moved here, I had to get rid of all my tarot cards, my horoscope books, everything, all my good books like that I really enjoy reading and going through. Like, I had tarot cards, tarot decks I had to get rid of, my horoscope books, my numerology book, there was a whole bunch of palm reading stuff. I mean, I was dipping into a little bit of that when I lived by myself. Because, well, why not? Like, I don't see the harm in it. Some people might, but I don't. So so I was dipping into all that stuff, and, you know, I was like, so what do you think if like I start becoming more me? And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, I'm not really being me right now. And I kind of miss my old self. And I go, you don't even know about this part of me. That's, you know. And when we just got married. And it was after that we got married when I started transitioning back into what I felt was home for me. And I was just kind of sick of like not being myself and not feeling like myself. And because of the books that I was reading, it was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, why am I trying to be something I'm really not? So I decided to do transitioning. I was transitioning slowly. All my clothes were going from colored to black. And I have these like really beautiful dresses that I was telling you about in my other videos. I have like 20 of them or whatever because they're my favorite thing and I wear them all the time. Like non-stop dresses here. Like, I love my dresses. Like, I don't really enjoy wearing pants anymore. Like, they're so, I don't like them. I don't like pants very much. So I always wear dresses now. And I like wearing sweaters and dresses and hoodies and things like that. As long as there's dresses in there. I just love dresses. And they're like ones that kind of like lace up. It's kind of like a bodice type of thing. It's not like a corset, but it's more like a bodice, but it's part of the dress. It's beautiful. Like, I put other color ribbons in there and twine them up and stuff like that. And the dress is long and flowing and it's beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful dress, guys, and I love it to pieces. And maybe someday I will do like a closet tour, because I know I said that I was going to do it, but I just never feel like it's ready or it's done enough or clean enough. Even though I have everything like sorted and everything, I'm like that organized, I still feel like, oh no, it's not clean enough. It's not like this or that. So I may do a closet tour in a near future, but for now, like, I'm sticking with just these videos for now. But I would love to do like a room tour here. I still have to do that yet, but there's places in this room that need help. But we're getting, of course, like I do every video. It just happens. I'm just going where the wind takes me, that's all. Anyways, guys, so like, I really enjoy dressing in black. I dress in black all the time. And so, I started dressing in black all the time. And yes, the neighbor who was religious which was a person that was living up on the hill, that actually was the landlord's wife. She comes down and I'm standing there, and this was said in my other video. She was like, because I was talking to her husband, I was talking to my husband as well, because they were up on this deck and they were building a ramp. So I was just talking to them. She comes over and she starts talking or whatever. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she's like, why do you wear black? Why do you always wear black or something like that? And I'm just like, what? And it kind of caught me by surprise, and it caught me off guard. She's one of those religious ones that go to church every Sunday and have to dance around and things. I have nothing wrong with that, but please do not judge me or anyone. Like, isn't that part of what they say in the Bible? Do not judge. Like, and she's judging me by saying this. Like, if you want to know something about me, just come out and ask. Because I have a feeling that she was like thinking, oh, are you worshiping the devil? Because, I would tell her if I was worshiping the devil or not. And, everybody's got their own religion, which is great. I'm open in religion. I grew up Lutheran. So, I mean, I have the Lutheran background. But I also do not want to judge other people's religions without, educating myself. Because you know what? It's the worst thing in the world to sit there and go, well, I'm not educated, but I'm going to diss on your religion. Like, how is that even right? You don't know anything about the religion, and people are scared of what they don't know. They are scared of the unknown. So they're going to have to judge other people's religions that they know nothing about. Educate yourself, then come and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, educate yourself. So I didn't say anything to her. I just said, well, I love wearing black. It's my favorite color. And that's all I freaking said. And you know what? That is true. Like, I do love wearing black, and it makes me feel good about myself. Like, I love wearing black. It's my favorite color in the whole entire world. Like, I know it's made of all of the colors. It's actually like a prism of colors. But you know what? It is my favorite color. So what? Like, who cares? So when she said that or whatever, I was just like, wow, people can be so, that's the first time I've ever heard someone come up and ask me that. And I went through my times where I've just worn black with a little bit of pop and color here and there. And I still do wear a little bit of pop of a color here and there. It's just not like in big areas. So I got a little frustrated over that, and I was like flustered for weeks, and I'm just like, why in the hell would someone say that to somebody? It's not like I go up and ask people, why do you wear color all the time? I mean, it's like, what? So, I mean, that's just part of like, and here I really am a fish out of water, because there is nobody like me in town, and I'm pretty sure people people just assume that I'm a witch, and I do like that kind of thing. Like, I do like paganism. I do like other things, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm doing positive things. I'm not doing anything negative. So there's that. I don't sacrifice animals. I'm just just doing, loving nature at its fullest. That's all I'm doing. And I'm learning as I'm going. I know little bits and pieces. I'm still learning a lot. There's a lot to be learned, because you've got to learn a whole bunch of things. So, I mean, when people ask me if, like, I am a witch or whatever, I'm just going to say, like, I'm open to religion right now. I am, because I am. I'm open to all the religions. I don't think that it's, like, a bad thing to want to educate yourself and learn. And I really do enjoy, as you can see, that type of thing. I love witches. So what? I have family out in Salem. So my two uncles, they both passed away. They both lived in Salem, and I still have cousins out there, and I have an aunt out there, which, hi guys, if you're watching this. I love you guys so much. My one cousin, Paula, she works right across the street from the Witch Museum. So there you go. I enjoy this. I enjoy doing, being like this. And it's like, if anybody just doesn't like it, then they don't even have to be around me. If they don't like it, then just, let me live my life. Just leave me be. Let me live my life. I'm not judging you and what you do, so don't judge me and what I do. That's just plain and simple. I'm not hurting anybody. And I'm not hurting anything, and I would never hurt animals, as you guys know this. I love animals with all my heart. So why would I do anything bad to them? I'm not going to do that. I just find it so frustrating when people are like, judging people's things that they got going on. It's like, I don't judge other people. I don't judge them at all, I just, I'm open to everybody's stuff, like, just don't push it on people. Once you start pushing religion on me, I'm going to turn around and go, I don't think so. No, thank you. Like, if I want to learn something, I'll learn it for myself. So, there's that. But anyways, getting back to the stories, because we're getting sidetracked again, like the norm on this channel. I always get sidetracked. But, like, I really do enjoy the Gothic style. I love the style. I love the jewelry, the hair, the makeup, the outfits, the dresses, the shoes, the tights, the gloves, everything about it. I just love it all so much. And so, I enjoy dressing like it. I do. I love it. And so I'm not going to stop, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I love Halloween, and I love I love the Gothic, ways of dressing and stuff like that. I also like the music, the Gothic music. I don't always listen to Gothic music, but I love it. Like, when I turn it on, I'm just like in a mode where I can create things, and it doesn't really bother me at all. Like, I love The Cure. The Cure is like one of my favorites. Bauhaus is another one that's really good, guys. I also like Susie and the Banshees. There is so many others that I really enjoy listening to. But it's like, it's awesome. I mean, you got to be open, be open-minded when you are, like, listening to the music, because it's that important to learn the music, too, not just like wear the fashion. And I don't wear fast fashion. I just find, like, little bits and pieces, and I put them together in an outfit. I don't really go to Killstar for the fashion aspect of it. I may get slippers from there, but those are just those cute little slippers. They've got little bat ones, and they've got some other kind or whatever. So I enjoy the slippers. I'm not gonna lie. I love the kitty ones, and there's some bat ones I wear. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, I yawned again. But I really enjoy a lot of stuff. Now, I do love Killstar. As you guys can see in the back of me, I have a lot of pillows from Killstar. So, yeah, yeah, I love Killstar. I love most of the stuff that I get is like the decor part of it. I've never like gotten any shoes, but I do get jewelry. So I do have like some jewelry from there. I think I got some earrings. I could be wrong cuz I'm more into the excuse me. Whew. I'm more into the jewelry and I'm more into the rings. I think I got a couple rings. And I am into the just more of like the necklaces and stuff like that. I got like a pencil case with a coffin shaped pencil sharpener with some pens and pencils. I've got some planchette notes for like sticky notes, which are freaking amazing, by the way. I love them. I really enjoy Killstar stuff. It's really cool. And I have gotten like some bowls from there and some other things for the kitchen. So I do have some things in here. Like I have a candle that smells like cherry chapstick, by the way. Oh my God, it smells so good. And I have a tapestry or two, not in here, but like I've got a tapestry in my closet. Maybe when I do a closet tour, I'll show you what it is. But I've got it. I've got rugs in here from Killstar. And by the way, next week's video, and I've got blankets. I've got lots of blankets and pillows and things of Killstar, and I also have some bags, some purses and bags and things like that of Killstar. But you guys, next week, speaking of Killstar, I am going to have a haul for you guys for next week. So there will be a haul, not this week, but the following week, of stuff that I got. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the things I got from Killstar. But anyways, okay, so let's go back to what I was talking about. I was talking about how I was like, so the books actually really got me into, and I'm sorry if I'm jumping around, it's the ADHD, the fun shit. This is my life, man. Like, turn the channel, turn the channel, turn the channel. It's my mind and my brain's always turning the channel. My concentration really sucks. And I'm not saying like that's just like an excuse or anything, but it's just the way it is. Like, my brain turns the channel all the time and I can't stop it. So anyways, let's get back to the story because I'm getting off track again. So I started dressing in goth again and started feeling more at home. And then I started decorating more Halloween all year round. And my husband just doesn't even care. He's like, well, if this is you, then this is you. Like, he accepts me for everything that I am. And at first, I think he wanted me to change a little bit and be more social. I have a hard time being social because people, I just don't know. Like, I either mesh with people or I don't mesh with people. And I can tell within the first 10 minutes just talking to them. Because I can just watch their body language and I can see, like, if they're, like, worthy of me or not. Like, worthy of my time. Not that I'm, like, someone great of importance or anything. But to me, like, time is just, like, something I just don't want to give just anybody because... You know what? I've done enough of that. I've given a lot of people that did not deserve my time. And I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to just associate with people who I may or may not click with. Like, I want to know right away. Like, let's get rid of the polite bullshit and let's just get down to it. Like, I don't have time to waste. And I don't like wasting my time on people who don't deserve my time. My time is very important to me right now. We don't get enough of it, and it's short and it's to the point and it's sweet, and that's it. Once your time is up, your time is up. We are never promised tomorrow, never. So make every day count as it might be your last. And you don't want a bunch of people around that you really don't feel like they're going to mesh well with you. It's just not worth my time. So I sometimes choose, I'm very picky. I choose people like myself because I want people with more interests that interest me, that don't bore me to death with things I could give two shits about. Because some of these people, they just want to talk about shit I don't even care about. Like, I don't really give a shit about this or that or the other or whatever. I just don't give a shit, you know? Like, I want someone that's going to have some things in common with me, that want to talk about things that actually matter to me, instead of like talking about things that I don't care, like that'll just put me to sleep, or my freaking ADHD kicks in and I just start daydreaming, because that's what happens. And then it's like, once that happens, it's like you're not able to hold my interest. I have to just move on, move on from all of it. So that's kind of like what I do. I do that. I try to give a person a fair chance. But once the fair chance is gone, it's like, I can't do this. Like, it's something about me, and like, I just don't have the tolerance to fucking hang out with just anybody. Like, my time is very precious. I can't get that back. I've already given people that don't deserve it a lot of time that I should never have given. And now I can't get that time back. You know what I'm saying? So when you are wanting to hang out with people, make sure that they're worthy of your time, because not everybody is worthy of that, And that's one thing that I want to do things I want to do. I don't want to do things that other people want to do that don't interest me. It's just like, what? Like, that's not even interesting to me. I don't want to do that. Like, no, this is going to be hell on earth. It's going to be torture. Like, for instance, this came up and I'm just like, no, hell to the no. They want to go out to the cabin and they want to go do this and that. And I don't even like the people that want to do this. And they want to go fishing and they want to go out in a boat. And I'm like thinking, oh my God, out in a boat? Like, the sun will fry me, for one. And I don't like using sunscreen. Sunscreen makes me have blisters. It blisters my skin. I do not like being in the sun at all. Like, I rather sit in the shade. And I rather sit in the house in the air conditioning. I don't give a shit about fishing. Like, I used to love ice fishing, and ice fishing is fun if you have like a warm place and stuff like that, and you can go out on the lake. It is fun. But I don't want to go fishing in the summer. I don't like bugs. I don't like, I mean, I'll go out and sit by the river out here, as long as it's not buggy. But if as soon as it's buggy, I'm fucking out of there. Like, I'm not going to sit there, and I don't want to get sunburned. I don't like the sun. I like to stay out of the sun, because right now I'm not wearing any makeup and my skin looks pretty damn good for my age. My husband says I've aged really well for my age. And he likes the fact that I look younger than I actually am. And I even like that. And I think some of that is I stay out of the sun. The only time I'm in the sun is if I'm gardening. I stay the hell out of the sun. The sun will cause wrinkles, and sometimes it can cause damage to your skin. I don't like the sun. I'm a vampire. I will stay inside, thank you very much, in my tomb. In my coffin. I do not like the sun. I just don't. I mean, it's nice to have it shine in here, and I have prisms, and they do rainbows all over my walls, and I love that idea. Like, I love it. But to sit out in it, like, for long periods of time and just be all hot, sweaty, and nasty with bugs, and, like, my skin's turning red and it's blistering from the frickin' sunscreen. No fucking thank you. Like, I don't want to be out on a lake. I don't like lakes that much. I don't want to be out in a boat. My hair will get so fucking tangled. It's not even funny in a boat. I don't want to put it up. I hate my hair up in public. I will wear it up in the house, but it looks horrible in the up in a like a little clip. I freaking hate it. Leave me alone. I have beautiful hair. I have beautiful skin. I do not want to go outside. I do not want to be in bugs. I do not want to be in the sun. I freaking hate all of that. It's like, no, 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 no. Take me shopping because I will love shopping. Let's do some indoor activities away from bugs and the sun. Thank you very much. And now I have to get my nose. My nose is running, guys. I have allergies. Lovely, lovely allergies. And so I am going to, and I've got a garbage can. Thank God I have a garbage can over here. But my nose is really bad right now. And I've got my garbage can right here. So anyways, guys, this is like, so this is things that I don't want to do. Like, I just don't want to do this stuff. I want to do something that's like, interesting. Let's talk about like art. Let's talk about like, things that are more interesting for me. I don't really like being out in the sun. It just doesn't interest me anymore. Like I used to when I was younger, but I don't want to be out in the sun anymore. I just don't. I don't like the sun, and I don't want to be out in it too long, and I don't like bugs. And here comes Charmy. Hi, Charmy. What are you doing? I'd rather be home with my cats. Let's talk about cats. Should we talk about cats, baby? Let's talk about cats, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Meow, 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 meow. You're cute. She's snuggling me right now. You're snuggling me right now. That's cute. Miss Charmy the Charmander. But yeah, I don't really care for too many people. Like, I just don't. I either gel with you or I don't gel. So... But yeah, so I really enjoyed reading the books because it made me open my eyes up to who I really am. And you're going to see Charmy's little ears. Charmy's going to go over to her sister. And they're going to... I don't even know what they're going to do. Hi. Are you guys going to be nice? That's what I mean. Are you going to be nice? Oh, you got down. Anyways, but... these books opened up my eyes and made me feel at home again so that I could dress like I wanted to, like I could express myself how I wanted to. I could be who I really am, and enough time has gone by. It's like enough is enough. Like, I'm sick of trying to like fit in everybody's little box, and it's like I want to color outside the lines because you know what? Screw this box. Fuck this box. You can put me in the box all you want, but I'm gonna fucking get out of this box. I'm gonna color outside the lines in this box. I don't fit in your fucking box. Okay? Like, always be yourself, people. Don't ever change for anyone or anything because it's really not worth it. Time is too short. And before you know it, your time is up. We're never promised tomorrow. And that's the truth. Like, you gotta be you no matter what. Just be you. And if it means dressing all in black or doing, makeup a certain way, or you're, wanting to listen to this music and that or whatever, do whatever makes you feel happy. Because if it doesn't make you feel happy, then it's not worth doing. Just make sure that you're happy in life because it's too short not to be happy. Just remember that, guys, because it's important for you to always be happy with yourself. And just, make sure if you want to dress in black, dress in black. If you want to learn more things, or if you want, more kitties, or if you love Halloween and you want to decorate it 24/7 all year round, you do that, Who cares what Joe Schmo says, or anyone for that matter? If they love you for who you are, it shouldn't matter what you're wearing, how you, decorate your house, what you look like, anything. If they love you for you, they'll accept it. And they'll just move on. They'll be like, oh, yeah, this is you. Like, it's important to just be who you are, because life is too short not to be. And I have wasted way too much time on who I really want to be. So I'm not wasting another time, another minute. I'm actually doing what I want to do, and I'm happy for it. I'm really comfortable in my skin right now. Yeah, even though I'm not as skinny as I once was, because, well, when you get older, your metabolism slows down. Things just happen, and it just is what it is, and I'm fine with that. I mean, people will judge me, I'm pretty sure, but I really don't give a shit, because it's like, well, I'm still me. I'm not like this awful person, and I'm not going to put people down for it. If people want to be a certain weight, or, they can't help it or whatever, you don't know. You don't know if that person's got an underlying health issue and that's why they're big. I mean, you have no clue. And the thing of it is like, nobody should be able to tell you what you can and cannot do. If you want to lose weight, lose weight. If you don't want to lose weight, don't lose the weight. Don't do it for anyone but yourself. I really don't care what anyone thinks, because it's like, it is what it is. I mean, if they see me walking around and I'm big, whatever, who cares? Like, I love myself. I have my cats that are so beautiful to me, and they're my world. I have an awesome husband. I decorate whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like. I decorate my house to my liking. I do me completely 100%, and I'm not going to change for anyone. I don't really care what they think or say or do or whatever. Let them think whatever the hell they want to think, because they're going to do it anyways. And I mean, you can't please everybody. You just got to please yourself, and that's the way it is. So if you want a piercing, get a piercing. You want a tattoo, get a tattoo. If you want to dress a certain way, dress a certain way. You want to listen to some good music, or listen to whatever music you want, you do that. If you want to decorate your house Halloween 24/7, do it. If you want to decorate it whatever way, do it. I mean, no one's stopping you but you. That's the thing. And don't give a shit, two shits about people and how they're going to judge you, because it's really not worth it. Life's too short to live for someone else and their judgment. If they really love you, Miss Charmy and your love bites. Charmy's biting me. I told everybody you're biting me with your love bites. Charmy really bites. She really bites. Don't you? You bite me. You're a little feisty little ginger thing, you. Anyways, guys, but do you? Who cares what anyone says or thinks or does? People are going to always have an opinion, because you know what? They're like assholes. Everybody's got one. So anyways, and I know you guys have heard that before. But I just live for myself. I'm happy. I'm really in a good place right now. I'm grateful for all of what I have. And I'm grateful for, all of you guys as well out there that actually watch my videos, give me a thumbs up, and do whatever, comments and things like that. I really appreciate it. I love hearing from you guys so much, and I love seeing that you guys have viewed my video at least. So I know that I'm reaching people out there and stuff like that, because it's important to do, like, to have a positive message for people, because you know what? There's so many things in this world that, we can't control. And one of those things that we can control is to make ourselves happy and love ourselves in some way, shape, or form. And if you're having trouble with that, make a list about all the good things about yourself and, figure out what else could make you more happy in your life. Like, what can you do? Even if it's like decorating something or dressing a certain way or listening to some awesome music or watching some awesome movies and things like that. I mean, there is a bunch of different things. And like right now, speaking of movies, I loved Wednesday Addams on Netflix. Oh my God. Tim Burton did a great job on that. I love her character. Her character is so amazing, and I love the dancing scene. If you guys haven't watched that, check it out. It's on Netflix. It's really, really good. You guys won't be sorry. I love Wednesday Addams, and like I said, I love all the spooky things in life. I'm all about witches and spooky stuff and Halloween and cats and, I mean, music. Everything that, makes my heart happy. And these days, you can never be too happy. I mean, I like to surround myself with just, with some good books, a night at home by myself, talking to you guys. It's the most awesome, amazing thing ever, just being able to talk to you guys and, like, tell you stories and things like that. Because I know I have, like, a lot of stories from, but, like, these books, they are, and there's Charmy again. Charmy, what are you doing, girl? Are you going to be nice to your sister? Be nice to your sister. Sometimes they get a little rowdy, so I'm just trying to make sure that she's going to be nice to Mooney. They're both sitting on that side now, which is kind of cute. I mean, they don't normally do that very often, but tonight they are. Good job. I guess apparently it's the cold moon, full moon tonight. So that should be interesting. In all of itself. I haven't really felt so, whacked out or anything like that. Sometimes I get a little bit crazy here and there sometimes. Like, I could feel like, especially with the retrograde. Oh my God, I was feeling that. That was not a cool thing. Like, it just wasn't cool. I kept feeling it more and more and more. And it was like, why are you fucking with me? Why are you fucking with me? So, yeah. And it was fucking with me. But I really enjoyed the books, like I said, and it made me find home again, and it made me find myself again. So, I started, and of course my hair is naturally black, but sometimes I have to dye it because it is getting a little bit lighter because of my age. So that's why. Before, when you saw that reddish tint, there was like a reddish tint in my hair for some of the Halloween videos. It was because I dyed my hair and I thought it was going to be like this black color with purple. It turned my hair like a reddish color. I have no clue on why. And it said it was violet stuff, and it was supposed to be like a blackish purple color. And my mother-in-law's turns out perfect every time, but mine just does not want to do that. It just brings out more reddish tints. So I was like, no, not happening. So I had to dye it black just to get rid of that ugly color. And once in a while I will dye it back, black or whatever, but not, I don't have to do it too terribly often because, like I said, my natural hair color is dark. So it's naturally black. It's always been black. So, but I love dressing in black, like I said. I love dressing in goth. I love the music, and I love doing all the stuff. And I wish that I could do some more maintenance, because right now my nails, like, I wish I could paint them black. But the black nail polish never stays. Even if it's like Color Street, it just does not stay on me very long because I'm doing so much stuff. I'm constantly washing my hands. I work with cats a lot and stuff like that. So, and I work with like a lot of household chores and things like that. So it's like, I don't have time for, to get my nails all spruced up and whatnot, because it's just, it's not happening. Like, it's just not. It's a tough thing to have to deal with. I thought I felt like something on my leg or something, but it's nothing, I don't think. But yeah, like I don't I don't really like doing my nails that much because like if I grow them out long, they get stuck on all kinds of stuff. I'm doing laundry, I'm doing dishes, I'm doing like doing some other things around here and it gets stuck like especially if I'm like scrubbing stuff like I when I get done making food I usually wipe the stove off and I'm a clean person, and especially in the kitchen, because I cannot stand like dishes in the sink and things like that. Like they have to be put in the dishwasher. I have OCD bad on that, but so I don't get to do my nails very much, and I don't really, as you guys can tell, I'm makeupless in most of my videos. Like I don't have any makeup on right now. This is my normal face. I just don't feel like I don't really want to put on makeup. It's like probably around close to 11:30, maybe midnight. Why do I want to put makeup on just to wipe it off? I mean, what a waste. I would be like dressing up and have nowhere to go. So I'm not into that for the most part. I'm just not really into that stuff. So but I do like dressing up and when my husband and I go somewhere I don't have much time to get ready. Normally it's basically hurry up. I'm still on call. We have to go get our stuff and then come back home. Like I don't have time to like get dressed and get all dressed up and floof myself and do whatever. But who the hell am I trying to impress anyways? You know what I mean? Like I'm just impressing myself. That's it. I would do it for my self-esteem and that's it, which, you know what? I really don't care. Like, it's fine. Like, I look fine right now. I would go to the store and be fine with it. Before, though, I would do my hair and do my makeup and do all this stuff. And it just gets to be a lot of, doing this and that and the other. But I do like makeup and I do like to do it, but I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't want to do any tutorials on makeup because I'm not that good at makeup. Like, I don't feel like I would probably make people cringe because I probably use like the wrong brushes for things. And, I do my makeup. I think I do an okay job, but like, I'm not like, oh yeah, like I could be a professional makeup artist. Like I'm not like that. And plus I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable right now. If I had makeup on, I would think that, well, number one, my eyes start to water when I do eyeliner, which sucks because then it gets cried all off. And then when I do the eyeshadow, it's like, I don't know, sometimes it gets to be a little bit much. And then once I do the powder on my face, I just feel like my pores are clogged and I feel like I'm going to start breaking out into something. And it's just really, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, I'm happy the way I am. I'm just going to go to the store like this. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. I don't care. They don't have to look at me. Just don't look at me. If you see me, just don't look at me if you don't like me. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And I do have like, I do put on necklaces from time to time, but I don't like wearing watches, which is strange. But like, I have a lot of nice watches and I just never wear them. I have an Apple Watch and all that crap. And it's just like, I don't know. When I wear stuff, it gets in the way. Like it just gets in the way. I can't explain it. Like one time I had a watch when I was younger and I slammed it into something because I'm just not careful, which is kind of like today. Like I'm just not careful in these days. Like I'm slamming stuff around, I'm doing things, and if it gets in my way, I hate it. Like it's going to drive me nuts. I scratched my watches, the face plates of them. I've actually broke a few of them, the glass on them and shit, because I'm like that bad with them. I just never really cared to wear watches. I just don't. I'll wear bracelets at some points in time. Like I love to wear my amethyst bracelet, and I've got a crystal clear quartz one I like to wear. And I believe I have a black obsidian, or it's a black onyx one that I enjoy wearing. So, I mean, um I do love wearing some bracelets. Sorry, I had to throw something away that I found. Sometimes my hair comes out, guys, because, well, I have so much of it. It comes out. And then I have to throw it away because it comes out. And I'm like, I don't like to have it fall on the floor because it gets into balls. And it's like, nope, not happening. Like, and I sweep my floor daily. Like, I sweep it a lot because I've got cat hair and I've got my hair and, fuzzies get on the floor. And I just cannot stand a dirty floor right now. So, yes, I'm like Monica sometimes in Friends because I do like a clean house. I do like to have stuff clean. Except for I don't feel that way sometimes about cat hair on clothes. Like, I don't get all freaked out about it because I used to, but then, like, my one kitty died, and ever since then, like, I don't complain about hair on my clothes at all, because there's going to be a time where the hair isn't there, and that's going to be a problem for me. So I never complain about that anymore. It's like, whatever, I've got cat hair on. I'm wearing my baby's hair with pride. Pride and joy, because they're my babies. But so yeah, there is a lot of stuff, that I enjoy and that I do, and I like to wear, but there's things that I don't like doing because it's just too high maintenance. Like when my husband's like, I'm ready to go, you got to be ready to go like this. I don't got time to dress up. I've got time to put on makeup sometime, and that's why I don't wear a whole lot of makeup. I used to just get myself ready and it would take like 2 hours just to get ready, just to go anywhere. And it's like, for what? To go grocery shopping? Are you freaking serious? Like, I don't need to go and get all dolled up to go to Walmart, okay? Like, it's just not going to happen. So I don't do that anymore. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. Miss Charmy, you're being cute again. Charmy's distracting me. She's being cute. She's cute. My cuties are so cute, and I love them so much. They're so sweet. But yeah, so I don't get excited about, dressing up and stuff like that. I don't have time. Like, normally I just throw on my black dress, throw on some shoes to go with it, a hoodie when it's the wintertime, because I love my hoodies. I do have black leather jackets I like to wear sometimes, but it's mostly my hoodies because I feel more comfortable in hoodies and my dress. And yeah, maybe that doesn't sound very good, but and I do have some sweaters and things I wear inside from time to time, and things like that I love wearing. So, I mean, I do have my favorite things, but my closet is just full of black stuff. And my dad came in there once and he goes, "You need more color in this closet." And I'm like, "But see," and then like the inside of my shoes was like red. I said, "See, I do have color." And he's like, "That doesn't count." Hey, I tried. But yeah, so because of these books, that's why and how I found myself again, and I'm very happy this way. I love wearing black. It's my favorite color. I have lots and lots of dresses that are basically the same because I bought a bunch and I love them. They're the most comfortable thing in the world. Like, I'm like thinking to myself, oh my God, I love these dresses, but they're not like my favorite dress. If I had my favorite dress, it'd be the one that I wore for Halloween. I think it was like 2009 or could have been 2010. But I love that dress. And I only paid $12 for it. $12 and some odd cents. And my friend hemmed it for me. So But now I can't wear it, and it makes me sad because I'm like, I gained a lot of weight, so I can't fit into it, sadly. But I still own the dress, and I'm never gonna get rid of it because it's my favorite in the whole entire world, and I love it so much. So I'm not gonna get rid of it. But I think I should have wore it for our wedding because I wanted to wear a black wedding dress on our wedding, but since all these people from my husband's, well, he doesn't go there anymore, church was going, I felt like I couldn't wear my black dress and actually be myself. So I went with all this stuff that, it's like, oh my God. Not good. Like, I would love to do over my wedding because that was just not me. I would do like red and black, or I would do like, well, probably orange and black would be the colors that I would go with because my husband loves orange. It's his favorite color, and black is my favorite color. So why not intertwine them? And it actually makes Halloween colors. So that's like freaking amazing too. But I would love to do over. We're gonna have our 10-year anniversary in August of this next year of 2023. We'll be married for 10 years, and we've known each other probably for like 11 years. So that's like freaking amazing. Or was it this year, 10-year anniversary? Oh, I'm forgetting. Time is just going by so damn fast. It's like hard for me to like remember everything. So it's like, yep, I can't remember, but I'm excited about it, and and things, because this is like the longest relationship I've been in, because I've always just, I don't know. I've been like a drifter, basically like going in and out of places that probably I shouldn't have been in. Like, they weren't very good relationships. Some of them to this day, like, I'm still friends with some of these people, but others, like, I can't stand them. Like, especially the guy that broke my heart that I moved to the cities with. He is just such an ass, and he jumps woman to woman, and that's the way he always will be, and always. And he's actually married now with 2 kids, sadly, but I mean, they don't even say that they're married on Facebook, which is freaking weird. Somebody brought that to my attention, and I'm just like, really? I'm like, that wouldn't surprise me if he was unfaithful to his wife, because that's what he does. Like, he jumps from one woman to the next woman to the next woman to the next woman, and he's like, he thinks that he's better than everybody else, but he's trash. Like, he made promises he couldn't follow through with, and other things. It was just really stupid. Like, it was dumb. And he's pretty much, I don't know. It's just really messed up. He's really messed up. So, but with that being said, like, that's old news, and everybody that I know knows who I'm talking about, and they know that he's such an asshole. He really did make my life a living hell. So, yeah, and I had to build myself all the way up from the ground up. And thanks to him, though, I am stronger. So thank you, asshole. I shouldn't have did that on camera, but yeah, I owe him one. You're number one, motherfucker. You're number one, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Yeah, and I'm blushing. That's just long overdue. I've never told him to go, go fuck off or any of that, or that he's number one. I've never told him that, so now I have, and I'm very happy about this. Oh, it just feels good to let go. Let it go. Because, you know what? I mean, some people are just not worth our time in this world. Some people are just assholes. And I'm happy that I never treated anyone like he treated me. Like, even though I was hurt, I would never, like, do that to anybody else. It was like basically a not like a lesson of not what to do to somebody. And so, yeah. But I am very happy where I'm at right now. And my road has been long, it's been hard, and I'm finally here to my destination. And I'm happy for, like, I have my days where I'm like, what am I doing? Like, yes, I don't like this town, but I'm happy in my house. I'm happy with my cats. I'm happy with my husband. I'm happy with most of my friends right now, my real true friends that I talk to, here and there. So I am happy about that type of stuff. My hair is just doing something weird, and it's like the curl keeps, it's like this weird curl here that's got a lot of fluff. Anyways, guys, like, I am happy with, where I am and where I'm going, and, where I've been. I've grown. Like, I've grown a lot, and I've learned a lot of lessons along the way, and I love my cats, and, I love my husband, and I'm just, like, I'm happy where I'm at right now, and, it's nice to have this place, right now where I'm at, because being in this place in my skin where it's like I'm feeling comfortable is very important to me. And yes, I just, if you have to block the assholes and the dicks and the not so good toxic people from your life, just do it, because it pays off, because it makes more room for new people that might actually be better for you, not toxic, and want to, like, support you in whatever you're going to do in life, and actually root for you, instead of, like, put you down and do whatever, not listen, not give a shit, don't care, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, those are the people, and talk shit behind your back. Because you know what? That's where they belong then, is behind your back. If they're going to talk shit about you behind your back, you might as well. Not unless they're wishing you well, because then that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about stabbing people in the back. I mean, then they belong behind your back, where, that's just the way it is. And so I'm excited, though, about the new year coming. I don't know. I don't really have any New Year's resolutions, because I never really make any, because, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I always just reflect on things, and, like, what I've learned, and try to, like, move forward and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to my birthday, which is January 11th, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited, guys. I'm looking forward to that, because I'm actually like going to just be able to relax and just chill and spend time with people and things like that. So I'm excited about that. Plus, I get to go do something special. And so when I get back, I will be able to show you guys what I'm actually going to go do. And it's not going to be on my birthday either. My birthday, I'm going to be just chilling and relaxing, and it's gonna feel so good. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna be home, I'm gonna be warm, I'm gonna be watching television, I'm gonna be watching some of my favorite movies and just chilling, maybe order a pizza or something like that, and just chill, because, well, sometimes you just gotta do that, and especially on your birthday. Like, for me, my favorite birthday memory was, well, not, I should say, my favorite birthday memory is, or was, Corsica and I, when we lived back in my old place. Corsica was still with me, and I took the day off work, and I ordered I think it was, I want to say I ordered some food from my favorite Chinese restaurant. I think I had that for lunch, and then for supper, I ordered out some more food. Hey, it was my birthday, okay? Like, I shouldn't have to make anything for my birthday. I had a cake, and Corsica and I were home all day. And I took the day off, and I think it was a Friday, so I got like Friday and Saturday was like a birthday weekend, and it was so much fun. On my original birthday, I sat at home by myself and I watched Twilight, like all of them. Well, not all of them. I watched up to Breaking Dawn Part 1 because 2 didn't come out yet. The last one didn't come out yet. And then I watched, and then we just kind of sat around and watched some stuff. And then I ordered Chinese for lunch. For supper, I want to say I had, oh my God, Pizza Ranch. Because I really like Pizza Ranch, but my stomach doesn't. So I had to, like, I can't just go there and eat, like, a bunch of stuff. I'd have to order it in at home. And I had like the chicken, the mashed potatoes, the everything, the gravy. Oh, so good. Oh my God. And I bought, and I have drinks and stuff like that. So I sat at home all day by myself, which was awesome, by the way, because guess what? I don't need a big party all the time. I just need some time to relax and do absolutely nothing but binge watch and watch TV. And I don't get to do that nearly as much anymore. Like, because I've got, cats to take care of now. I got 6 cats, guys. We adopted 2 more, which you guys have seen the videos on. If you guys haven't already, just go back and check the video out. But yeah, Luna and Avril are our new kitties. And then we have Raven, Mooney, Punky, and Charm. So, yeah, there's a house full of cupies here. And, well, I've been, I get busy with them, because they need my time and attention. They need cleaning stuff and all that good stuff. So I get busy with them. So I don't nearly get enough time in to do my, other things I need to do. But I am super excited, guys, about, my birthday coming up. Normally, and you know what? This is what I say every year, guys, and I'm sticking to this. Each year and every year, I'm going to turn 40, and that's it. Like, I'm turning 40 all over again, because that's what I believe. So I don't want to age after 40 anymore. I'm done aging. So if I say I'm 40 still, I'm 40. And somebody asked me, well, how old are you really? And I was like, basically, had to think about it because I forgot. I was just going to say I'm 40. But I am older than 40, so don't tell anyone. I'm an old lady. But people don't think that I'm 40. They think I'm much younger, which is freaking amazing. I mean, I knew when I was younger, I was like, God, I look so young still. I don't want to look young. I want to look older. And then when you get older, you want to look younger. And right when I was in the middle and I thought that I was looking younger, I was like, yep, some motherfucker's going to be lucky to have me. Because guess why? Because I'm going to look young. And my grandma never looked her age either. And she was in her 80s and she didn't look it at all. So, I mean, shit. I'm not going to age. And someone said that my dad doesn't look like he's older either. He's got the white hair going on, but he doesn't look as old as, as his age. He looks young for his age. So I'm like, hell, I've got good genes there. I've got good genes. And I've stayed away from cigarettes. I used to socially smoke just a little bit. I only smoked like a few times. But that was it. And then I didn't really feel like that was for me. So I quit. Like, I just was able to quit. Because I wasn't really hooked on it. It was like, this isn't for me. And I'm glad that I did that because I saved myself so much money. I mean, my mother-in-law knows because she used to smoke all the time. I told her to do the math, like adding up all the stuff you spend, like for cigarettes. She did the math for 1 month and she was like, holy crap. And I said, now times that times 12. That's how much you spend in a year. And she was like, oh my God. She stopped like cold turkey and now she's got more money to her name. So I'm happy and I'm proud of her for doing that, because now she's going to live longer, and hopefully it's not going to affect her health, all those years of smoking. I just never really got into it, guys. And I mean, if you guys are a smoker and that makes you happy, then that's good. That's good for you. I don't do it. So it's just not for me. It's not for everybody. And I don't really drink much either because of my situation with my real mom and stuff like that. I have to be careful. Addiction runs in my family on her side, especially the alcohol addiction. My cousins have been there, and so has my mom. My uncles have been there. I'm not going down that path. Like, I told myself, I looked at my mom, my real mom, and she was never there for me at all or anything like that. So I'm looking at her and I'm like thinking to myself, this is not who I want to be. I want to be there for the people who I love the most. And I don't want some drug to sit there and make life choices for me. I shouldn't have to make my life choices around some stupid ass drug. So I choose not to really drink that much because I don't want to ever get it to the point where I'm out of control. And I did drink when I was younger. I drunk like, like normal kids do. Like when you're 21, you're like, yes, I can finally legally drink. So what? I had drinks. I had parties. I did my thing. So what? Now I'm here. I'm grown up. I don't drink that at all much. Maybe like once or twice a year, and that's about it. Because I don't feel the need to drink. And when I do drink, sometimes that shit's fucking nasty. I'm just like, I can't do it. You know what my choices of drinking is? Give me some fucking caffeine. Cheers. Yep, I like my pop. I like my sweetness. I don't like the bitterness of alcohol taste. I don't like the alcohol taste at all. It's like, ugh. I don't like wine either. I'm not a wine drinker at all. Which may surprise people, but I'm just not a wine drinker. I have never been a wine drinker and never want to ever be a wine drinker. I have nothing. Nothing to, nothing. I don't want anything to do with it, really. So, I mean, that's basically, it for me with that. But you know what? I do enjoy my life. I don't need drugs or alcohol to enjoy my life. I do just fine on my own. And I love to sing. If you guys don't know this already about me, which you probably haven't, because I haven't ever sang for you guys at all on my channel. And I don't have songs that I can really sing, but I do love singing, and I do have some of my favorite songs that I do like to sing, and I do have a microphone, and I do sing a lot, and usually I love to sing at nighttime, and I don't know why. The nighttime, I just feel like I have more freedom, I have more whatever to sing, and I love singing, and it's fun. And I usually sing like songs by Avril Lavigne, because I love her. And then I also have sung some songs. I try not to do country because I'm not really into country, but I do love Shania Twain, so like I do some of her songs, and I love singing her songs. So it's just a fun way for me to sing and everything. And I know she does a lot of cool songs. Like, I do love Any Man of Mine, and I love one of my favorites to sing is Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under? And one of my other one is If You're Not in It for Love, I'm Out of Here. Like, that one in particular is one of my favorites to sing. I do like singing other ones, like, um, let's see here. I Feel Like a Woman. Man, I Feel Like a Woman, that one. I love that song. And then there's, um, oh my God, I have the song going through my head right now, and I can't remember what the name of the song is. Oh yeah. There's quite a few. I love her song. Oh yeah, that Don't Impress Me Much. I love that song too. She's an awesome person, and we actually had one of her songs on From This Moment on for our wedding, and then we also did for like the wedding going down the aisle. That was a Twilight song that I loved. So I do love to sing. It's one of my favorites. Even though as I was younger, like I couldn't do it because I felt so like afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like afraid of singing in front of people, and I would get all nervous and shit. So I would love to sing something for you, but the problem is I don't have copyrights to some of these songs, and I would love to just share a video. But of course, I would have to make sure that my voice wasn't out of tune and all that, because there are times where uh things happen, and do that or whatever. But I love to sing. It's so soothing to me, and I could sing all day and all night. I could sing for freaking hours upon hours. And I love music. Music is like my everything, my soul, all of that. I love singing. So um one of my favorite songs, I love to sing is I love to sing Avril right now. I love My Happy Ending is like one of those songs that I just relate to instantly, and I really love that song. It's an Avril Lavigne song, and I love that song too. It's basically like after my breakup, that was one of the songs that I could relate to the most. And thank you, Avril, for writing it, because that's exactly how I felt, and it hurt like hell, and I wanted to get mad, and I was feeling sad and mad and just wanting to express those feelings, and Avril just kind of helped me get those out of there. I love her song Skater Boy. I love It's Complicated. I love, well, actually Complicated, that's the name of the song. And then I love some of her versions of some of the songs, like Metallica, Fuel. I love that. She did a really awesome job on that. She did Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses. She did a cover of that one, and I love that one. And I love her Green Day song. I love that song too that she did. I also love the acoustic songs that she comes out with too. I love it. There's so many songs I love by her. She is just one of my favorites of all time. Like, I just love her so much. Like, I love the new song Bite Me. Love It When You Hate Me. I'm a Mess with Youngblood. That's a good song. I love the one that she did with her fiance, Flames. I Burn For You. I love that one. And I love I Fell in Love with the Devil. That's off the album Warrior. I love, let's see, what other ones do I love of hers? There's so many. I love it. Let's see here. I'm With You on the Let Go album. And the My Happy Ending was on the Under My Skin album, which I freaking love that album. That one's like one of my favorites of hers. Other than the Love Sucks, I really love the Love Sucks song, or the Love Sucks album that she just put out. It is amazing. Like, I love Bite Me. That's a good freaking song. And I love Love You Like You Hate Me, Boys Lie with what's his name? Kelly. Oh, and what other ones? There was a couple more songs on that album that I really enjoy, and I always listen to it, so I should know this by now. And it's just so much fun. I'm just trying to sing it like. Oh shoot. I love them all though. I could go and just like list songs forever that she's done, but Skater Boy, apparently she's going to make a movie of it, guys, and I'm kind of excited to see it. I really want to see what they're making. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. It's Avril. Come on. I named my kitty after Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne is so cute, too. I love her. I love her hair. I love her attitude. I love the way that she is just amazingly awesome. And I do like her singing the Nickelback song, How You Remind Me. I love that song, really, I do. And yes, I am kind of a Nickelback fan. Even though I like gothic stuff, music and things, I still like other music, and I can if I want to. I love different genres of music, and I love rock. And Nickelback is like, I guess people always give heat to Nickelback. And their music is freaking amazing. Like when my real mom was dying in the hospital, there was a lot of good songs on All the Right Reasons, the album. You guys need to check that out. It's got Rockstar on it, and it's got like Saving Me. There's like a bunch of other ones, but that particular album was like hitting home with me because my mom was like, she's basically in a nursing home, hooked up to machines. All of her, like, you know, her organs were getting attacked by cancer. She was like down to like 60 some pounds, and it was hard for me. Like when I first saw my mom, like I hadn't seen her for years. She was like in a chair like this. That's how she would sleep, literally like this. Sitting up because she had tubes in her back where her kidneys were, because they weren't doing like the kidney or the kidneys and her bladder and stuff. They weren't doing stuff because they were getting kind of attacked by cancer. And so it was hard for me. Like when I met her, she was like so frail and little and everything, and she was sleeping and like that, and it was just hard for me to see. It was heartbreaking, even though she had never been there really for me. I put my pride aside, and I was like, if I'm ever gonna know anything about my real mom, I have to go now, and I have to like forgive her, and I have to forget about all this stuff if I'm ever gonna like. But then, you know, the anger came back later after she had passed away, like years later. Like the anger came back. Like, I don't know. I've forgiven her, but then I'm still pissed off and still mad because she just missed everything in my life. And it was all because of alcohol and, you know, running around with these stupid ass guys that would beat the shit out of her and beat the hell out of my pets when I was younger and lock me in a room for like over half a day without anything, you know, like it's frustrating to think about, and I can't believe I went through that shit. But I came out, and here I am now, and I'm decent to animals. I would never hurt animals in my lifetime and everything, and I'm decent to people, and I'm being the better person. I'm not drinking alcohol, and I'm not letting it rule my life, and drugs and shit. I'm not doing that. And so, I mean, I feel like I've done a really good job for myself. Like, I've changed my life around because she was an example of what I did not want to be. So, there's that. Anyways, guys, this has turned into a really weird and different video than I really expected. Oh, Charmy, you're so cute. Charmy's being the cutest little cutie ever. She's just sitting there. You're cute, Charmy. I love you. This was supposed to be like a video on like why and how I turned like goth and all this, and then it just opened up to a whole nother thing. But yeah, so I hope you guys are learning some stuff about me and everything, but that was kind of my journey. Like, the books opened me back up to my old life, and I've been doing it ever since. And I choose this, for myself because I feel at home here. I like darkly inclined things. I love Halloween. I love witches. I love cats, which cats aren't really darkly inclined, but like I love them. And I love crystals and the music. And I love rock music and just, you know, different things. I'm enjoying life to its fullest. Let's just put it that way. And I do love shopping, so I am buying a lot of stuff for my, layer here, and I'm doing a lot of different things. I still need lampshades. That's one of the things that's holding me up from showing you my room. I also have a mess on that side of my room that I've got to clean up because it's all pillows and things like that in a corner and stuffed animals because, well, I've got my big plushies in here, like my big unicorns. Most of my big unicorns are back in my old room. I had a loft in there. So I put most of my stuffed animals on the loft. Well, I ended up taking some down because I'm like, what if I want some plushies in here, like unicorns and stuff? So I took them down and I put them in here, and now they're in here, but they're in a corner by all of my stuff, and it's like, they're not going with this room very much. So I have a feeling that either A, I'm going to have to just move them out for the video so you guys can see, and then, or B, I'm just going to have to deal with like some of these corners of the room. Because right now in one corner I have like a haul that's going to be coming soon. My mother-in-law has given me my Christmas present early. So I got all my Christmas presents early. And so I was going to show you guys what I got. So that'll be coming shortly. I'm thinking it'll be not next week because I want to do the Killstar haul. I'll do the Killstar haul, and then I'm going to do the other thing, the gifts. That's right, the gifts. And then hopefully, I don't know what I'll do the next week because I'm trying to figure it out still. But this was a nice little video. And if you guys ever want to look this up, it's Vampire Kisses, guys, by Ellen Schreiber. You won't be sorry. These books are page turners. They really are. And if you love vampires and romance and like teenage books, and also if you love like characters and things like that, they have like Luna is one of the characters. Onyx is a character in this book. Raven is, which is weird because I got a cat named Raven and Luna. And I wasn't even paying attention when I named Raven. But Raven is the goth girl, and she meets Alexander, the vampire. So see how that, if you love vampires and you love like, stories, check these out. See if you like them. See if you don't like them. Let me know if you have read these books or you're planning on reading them down in the comments below if you want to. I really enjoyed these books. And they really did change my life again. And I just really appreciate these books so very much because they are really awesome and amazing books. But guys, I guess this is going to be, I think, enough for this video. I have a couple more videos I'm going to do. I'm going to actually, after this one, I'm going to do the unboxing of Killstar. So next week, guys, stay tuned if you want to see the unboxing of some Killstar haul. That will be coming up next week on Friday at 1 p.m. If for some reason it's not downloaded yet, I will let you know what's going on, because sometimes you never know if, like, there's going to be technical difficulties or something. So, but I have been doing a pretty good job, guys, at keeping at one video a week, which is freaking amazing for me. I'm surprised that I have been able to keep up with all this. But I do enjoy doing my videos for you guys and stuff like that. So, I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. If you guys have any suggestions of videos you'd like me to put out, or if I could see, what I could do to make the video for you guys. If you guys would like to do any suggestions, I would be open for suggestions. As long as they're nice videos and I can do them, I will be happy to look into them for you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay spooky, stay safe, stay spooktacular, and be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Be nice to animals, be nice to each other, and I will see you next time on Jennifer's Lair. If you haven't already and want to become a part of our spooky family, we would love to have you, so please hit the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because it'll let you know when I upload new videos. You guys take care of yourselves. Stay spooky. Stay safe. Stay warm. I'll see you next time on Jennifer's Lair. Stay tuned for the Kill Star haul next week. Bye.